market hip hop as a thug thing. Like, yeah, I bust a cap and I push keys and me and my Lex and my tech line. And so, you know, the B-boys left out.
The heads would not understand if I told them the importance of breaking culturally. They go over their head.
No doubt, because you got a lot of new kids in here. They don't know nothing about old school, or they claim to be old school, they be fronting. You know what I mean?
I can't really say I invented it because it was a couple of us that really invented it in school, 6th, 7th grade.
And because it's a real art form, it lives through the bad times of it.
It's almost like the Bible, you know. Eventually, man, you gotta go back to the original scripture and the original language it was written in. And I think that everybody in the East and the West Coast need to redefine our dance and then take control of it again.
And the intensity of b-boying, and then just the intensity of our situation in the ghetto, all of that piled into one. When you look at b-boying, it makes sense. It's like, okay, I can see where this is coming from. It's a lot deeper than just, well, this is fun and I think it may start out as that.
Getting noticed for the culture of it, not because it's a street dance and it's gonna always stay in the streets.
I think people need this. There's no way you cannot need this in society right now. Coming from the ghetto where everyone thinks it's so negative and we're doing something positive, you know what I'm saying? How can that not become big? Or how can that not become respected in society?
We did the first shows that set the foundation for what has become an industry now, and we ain't getting no love. Why is that? Why is that? Why is that?
I've always been hooked on kicks since far back as I can remember, but it's gotten out of hand.
Lace up your sneakers, I'm coming out your speaker. Everybody's got an addiction, mine is shoes.
I think shoes tell a lot about you. You know, what shoes you decide to wear.
Look at these crazy colors that I rock on my feet.
Me, obviously, I look like a schizophrenic, confused person if you see me wear a different one every day.
I got more shoes than my mother, you know what I'm saying? That's not normal.
The drive to sort of have sneakers that no one else had came out of like the whole basketball mentality, because basically the best ball players wore the best sneakers.
Only the strong survive.
You wanted to intimidate your opponent.
It's part of the same reason that when people started battling in hip hop, it's the same kind of thing, you know what I mean? You just want to have one up.
The culture sort of like, it kind of like melds and goes back and forth.
There's a lot of people in the 70s looked to the Puma Clyde, which was a great shoe. He was a suave brother, and the shoes reflected that. The next big impact signature shoe was Dr. J's. The Dr. J was not only a basketball shoe, but a lifestyle shoe, a street shoe, a hip hop shoe. In the 80s, the active side of hip hop became very popular in terms of dancing, because we're breaking, and a lot of people chose sneakers to be active in.
Same time, when Jordan came up was the same time hip hop was getting huge. I think it all went together.
It was Jordan that set it off, really. I mean, he set the whole thing into motion.
I remember when Jordans came out. I remember the day they came out. They were so fly and eye-catching. I had to have them. The hip-hop culture was very influenced by Jordan.
There are characteristics to people who feel they are a part of sneaker culture. They might think about what sneakers they're wearing first before any other article of clothing.
I go, what sneakers am I gonna wear? What's gonna match the sneakers?
They might get upset if somebody steps on their sneakers.
If I caught a scuff, I'd be so subconscious about it, I'd come home and scrub it with a toothbrush and then go back to school.
Yo!
I'd cut class just to come home and scrub the scuff off the sneakers.
I can't believe it. You're doing it the dog! Oh, man!
There are a lot of things that really go into the culture.
People call sneakers a lot of different things.
Joints.
Kicks.
Hot ones.
Grips.
The pair of J's.
Air Force Ones always been called Uptowns.
I've heard some people call them Frankensteins.
Yo, you got those Alibabas?
Yo, I got the Caltrans in.
I guess you could call them Alibabas, I don't know, but that's what he said.
It really was about the style. It was about what people were wearing, the illest colors, and trying to find the real, super ill, rare, impossible stuff that nobody else would be wearing.
When I started to meet people, I found myself starting to be like, hey, what's up, man? You know, seeing like, you know, what you about? What you wear? You know, what you got on?
A lot of people be like, yo, those are hot, but only you could rock them because I know you. It says a lot about your personality.
Do I need to buy more shoes? I don't know, you know?
Yo, for real, everybody thought I had a disease. Everybody in my family thought I had a disease.
Can I kick it? Can I kick it?
Oh, love that smell. Love that smell.
Would you like to join me in a cigarette?
What do you think, I'm crazy?
You wake up in the morning, get the ball, you go out to the park, you dribble, you shoot. You wait for somebody to come out to catch that one-on-one. And you match skills, and you play ball all day long. It's about 3, 4, you go home and get something to eat, you come right back out to the park and just play ball. And you just hoping, you're waiting, you're on the side, because all the big guys in the park now, they're playing, and you're not really ready. But every now and then they get short, they put you down, but you cool, They see promise, and you come down, and you're not even thinking about it, you just do the spin move, and you just like dip it, and it goes in. You come down, you get the wide open jumper, and you're hitting it, douche on the side. You come down, and the guy in the park, everybody's scared to D up, you rip him, and then you score on him. Everybody's like screaming, yeah. They know you're getting your props now, because they see you growing, they see you playing. That's it.
When I break, man, it makes me feel at peace. When I break and I do good, it makes me feel great. When I hear break beats, man, there's nobody that can take that away from me. There's nothing anybody could say or do that can take away what I've done in breaking, what I still do. Nobody. And I rock Adidas.
I'm not quite actually sure how I bought my first Air Force One. See, there's all kinds of shoes, right? There's 9,000 freaking shoes. There's shit with stuff all over them, straps. I get it. But from a classic shoe point, this is the Air Force One. To me, it's the perfect mold. It's the perfect shoe. If they made a freaking Air Force One air freshener, I'd hang this shit in my car. The bottom line is, the way I always try to say it, if this whole Jesus thing is true, right? If this guy is somehow coming back at some point, right? When he drops from the sky, when you see the feet drop from the sky, there's no question he'll be wearing Air Force Ones. He'll probably have white on white first wear Air Force Ones. He'll probably have some other colors, but when he drops the first time, no question.
So it was 8/17 13?
My mom thinks I'm out of my freaking mind, but I always tell her there's a lot of people like me. You'd be really surprised, right? I mean, there really is like a culture.
Right now, sir. Thank you. I'll be back for the fours.
There's a lot of people like this.